Hey everyone,
Hey, what's up?
welcome to Mindset Live.
Welcome to Mindset Live. I am John.
I am Renee. Happy Monday.
Yes, this is Winnie. She's joining
Yes.
us this evening.
My little baby.
We have a great show tonight with Kelley. She's the host of the What the Fuck podcast. And we're going to ask her what the fuck's up about a bunch of stuff, which is going to be amazing. I see Dr. Dan Merkin joined. Is it Dr. Dan Merkin's birthday?
It is. Happy birthday,
Happy
Danny.
birthday, Daniel Merkin. Our friend Dan Merkin's having a birthday today, so I hope he's having a great day. So we are so excited. This week is a really exciting week. It's always been an exciting week in our house because it's Black Friday week. And
Thanksgiving. I mean, we do love Thanksgiving too.
Oh, right. And the family comes together and we have Thanksgiving and everybody's... But it's Black Friday week and we love Black Friday week and it's always exciting. And way back in the day, we had a store called Beautiful Girl and we created this event for the Wednesday prior to Black Friday. It was called Welcome Home Wednesday, and it was basically based on the fact that all of our customers were these college girls, and they came home from college and they needed, going out tops. That was what we called them, going out tops. And so we had Welcome Home Wednesday. And so it's really exciting in that we're doing our own updated 2021 version of Welcome Home Wednesday. And on this Wednesday, we are going to be starting our Black Friday sale. It's going to be our biggest sale of the year. It's going to just be exactly amazing. And I want to give you the code now.
Okay, so what you can do to get the Black Friday sale today, right now, right this very minute, it's so exciting. All you have to do is go to mindsetwellness.com and sign up. And you're going to get an email back in like 5 minutes after you sign up with the code to access the sale right now, because it's VIP right now.
Right. I feel though if they're watching this, they deserve the code. I feel like we shouldn't make them.
But it's so fun to just go and then you get the email back.
It is.
I think it's
if you've never gotten an email, you know how fun it is. Wait.
Oh, okay.
Caitlin is ready to
we
come.
got her.
Let's
Okay.
join us.
I'm so excited to talk to her.
Yeah, we're going to be talking. She's going to join us, and then when she joins us, then I will give her a proper introduction.
Wait, did I not do it right?
No, I think
there it is.
Hi.
Hi.
My voice
Hi,
is
how are you, Caitlin?
not working, which is great because I'm a podcaster.
We are so excited to talk to you. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm a huge fan of Mindset, as you guys know. So yeah, it's exciting to be on. I'm not, not very used to live, so you guys will have to work with me. But yeah, excited.
Yeah.
No, I
just want to see if I can make the volume louder.
Okay, Renee's going to make the volume louder. Oh, there you go. It's very low. I thought Caitlin was whispering, but it's just our volume.
There we go.
It's hard
yeah.
on the phone. Like, why can't we do these from the computer,
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So I just want to let our audience know who Caitlin is.
Yeah, of course.
So Caitlin, you're in the 20-somethings, right? You're a 20-something, born and raised in NYC.
Yeah.
You studied theater and psychology at Northwestern, and then you moved to LA, which is so cool, to pursue acting. And then you came back to NYC, and now you got like this crazy successful podcast, What the Fuck's Up podcast.
Thank you.
Like, what was the whole journey? What was the mindset that set you on this path?
Yeah, well, I talk about this a lot. Thank you so much for that introduction. It's so funny hearing what you write about yourself sometimes. Like, even, I don't know, I'm like, oh God, I sound so silly, but this is my life. This is me. But yeah,
Can I ask you one question before you start? What sign are you?
Oh my God, guess.
I don't know. I've been trying to figure it out. Sagittarius?
Yeah. I'm a fiery one.
I love a Sagittarius.
Who doesn't love a good Sagittarius every now and then? I mean, it's fantastic. It really is.
It's a fun sign to be. What sign are you two?
I'm a Gemini.
I'm a Capricorn.
And you're what?
Capricorn?
Capricorn. Also two very good signs. I'm friends with many people of both those signs. That's so funny.
Yeah,
I love that you asked.
Could be a little.
You want, oh, well, we all have our, you know, pros and cons
Yeah.
with our signs for sure. There are good and bad versions of every quality of every sign, I like to say. But yeah, I guess my story is that basically I always like loved performing. I loved acting. I loved singing, like since a really young age. So I was overjoyed when I got into Northwestern for theater, and I was like, this is the best thing ever. This is what I'm going to do. Like, it's happening. And then you moved to LA, all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Hi, Molly. And and suddenly it's like, oh fuck, the real world is happening. Like, whoa, because you're navigating so much new stuff. So I definitely was feeling that. I mean, I had so much fun in LA. I was lucky. I had a ton of friends there and stuff. I got really lucky in the beginning with acting and was like booking all these roles, like nothing massive, but whatever. And then I kind of started over focusing on like my part-time job, and it kept becoming more and more full-time and more whatever and paying me better. And I like woke up one day in 2019 and I was like, why am I suddenly like a full-time assistant at a doctor's office? I was like, this isn't what I signed up for. Like, I know it pays well, but like I need to focus. I kind of had a what the fuck moment, if you will, where it was like,
Sure.
what am I doing with my life? I like saying I had a quarter life crisis just because it's funny. But so yeah, it was just like a big moment for me where I kind of like stepped away from myself and examined what I was doing. And after I did that, well, prior to doing that, rather, to take a step back, I'd been out of nowhere. Like, I'd never listened to a podcast until maybe 2018. And all of a sudden became like a fanatic. Like, listen to every episode of Crime Junkies, Girls Gotta Eat, like We Met Acme, like all these other ones. And I always had this voice in the back of my head being like, you could do this, you could do this, like you'd be so good at this. So I kind of like finally like gave into that voice a bit, because basically I still wanted to act and I wanted to focus on that as well, but I'd saved up a bunch of money and, you know, invested some of it. And I was like, I don't want to just keep having my fate be in these other, like these casting directors' hands. Like, it's very stressful to feel like you don't have control over your trajectory and like in your finances. So I was like, fuck it. I'm going to quit the doctor's office. I'm going to focus on this and acting. I'm going to like have this new like LA Caitlin. But then always in the back of my mind was like, wait, why am I moving home? Because I'm from here. And then the pandemic hit and I was like, oh shit. Because I was already kind of going through this moment. Like I got the equipment in the end of 2019, like, and had recorded a few episodes, but I was terrified about actually like doing it, because I realized once I started, like I really had to like, you know, it's like a huge responsibility getting people on and everything. I just wasn't sure I was capable of it. And I honestly started it when I was definitely like still freaking out, which is kind of hilarious. Like, I was definitely like, is this the right decision? But I'm kind of like a trial by fire type of person. So I was like, you know what? This either works or it doesn't. The Sagittarius to me is like, fuck it, we're going live. So March of 2020, released my first episode. And it was so funny because like, I think part of the reason I like podcasting so much is that, well, first of all, I talk a lot if you can't tell, but but is that it is both like, it's a lot of my strengths combined. It's like being a people person, it's performative, it's authentic, I like to think I am, and then it's also just like I don't know, like I studied psychology and theater at Northwestern, so it just feels like it's like this nice combination of a bunch of my talents. Oh my God, hi. Here's to growing up. I'm trying to grow up. Wow, let's talk. But but yeah, so I started it and had to learn a lot about like audio editing and all these things. I just like didn't really realize how much work it would be. And then I was like not focusing on acting. It was like, okay, I have to like pour everything into this if I'm gonna make it good. And if not, I'm gonna embarrass myself. I'm a perfectionist. So it's like, we need it to be perfect. So yeah, I just like learned trial by fire, really like started learning how to edit. I didn't take any classes or anything. I just like went for it. And yeah, I'm lucky. Like I have a great network. I have so many friends. Thank you for the ones who are here. And I just kind of asked people naturally who I felt like were cool or inspiring or like had something to contribute. And I like having like a total array of people on, whether they're, you know, comedians because it's comedy podcast, or experts in some area, or actors or authors or whatever the fuck, you know. So thank you, Alana. I love you. I miss you in the chat. We have an exciting announcement later, by the way, me and Alana, which will loop you guys into as well. But
I can't wait to hear.
What?
I can't wait to hear.
Yes, it's exciting. Stay tuned, y'all. But yeah, so I guess that's kind of the story, and then it kind of gained momentum. I just felt and do feel very proud of it, and that I feel like I've learned so much about like myself and business, and I feel like every guest I have on just makes me like a smarter, better version of myself because everyone has something like so beautiful to share, and it's helped me figure out my 20s and what the fuck I'm doing with my life. So thank God for that.
Oh my God.
It's fun.
I love everything about what you just said. I mean, your mindset is amazing, and the way you got yourself from here to there, and you're doing it, and I love it. It's great.
It's unbelievable.
Appreciate it.
And you're so young.
How did you figure out this sort of balance between comedy and mental health and all this? You know, you're able to address these kind of things in this very authentic, natural way that people are able to relate.
Thank you.
Which to me is, you know, is really the gift, because once you're able to connect with people, and if Alana's still on, she, you know, she can attest to this, that, you know, when you combine those things, right? You combine you're reaching somebody or we're reaching somebody through the product, and it's the most amazing moment. I mean, it's just so impactful, and you're like, oh my God, you know, how could I be doing anything else? This is what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
You know? So, but
wait, sorry, I was taking all the compliments in. Wait, so wait, what was the first part? I'm so good at my job, you know.
no, I don't.
Wait, what? Sorry, my brain on overdrive. I was like, compliment. I'm like, this is so nice.
Yeah, no.
I just
right. This is how we get you back. We get you. There's some serotonin being released at this moment.
I know. I'm like, wow.
Good. This is nice.
Here, because I forgot what I'm supposed to be. What the fuck I'm supposed to say. Yeah, that's embarrassing.
So, what is having anxiety like in 2021 for someone in their 20s?
Okay. The question was, how did I decide to make it like this balance of comedy and mental health? See, it comes back.
Yes.
This is what I edit out these like brain fart moments. So just a little behind the curtain.
The best moments?
I like these moments.
Yeah, they're funny. For me sometimes, and then other times I'm like, yeah. But yeah, I think that's just kind of my personality. You know, like I love making jokes. I have like a pipe dream of being a stand-up comedian. Like I go to the stand every week, but I feel like a lot of comedy comes from, you know, mental health issues or anxiety or self-deprecation, you know. So like there is really like very clear link to me between the two. Hi, howdy. Toad's such a good handle. So yeah, I just think the link is like very obvious to me, and I don't know, I think it's just so interesting to have a show. And I know when I was listening to podcasts, I like podcasts where there was a variety of like types of guests that were coming on and the types of things being discussed, and I really like getting close to someone during the interview. And I think that's what's great about podcasting as like a platform, is that if you see interviews with celebrities, they're maybe like 5 minutes long, and they're like, who's your newest crush, or like whatever. They're just kind of surface level, and like it's just really nice to be able to go really deep with someone. Like I feel like all my guests are my best friends. I joke about all the time. Like I'll meet them during it. I'm like, these are my deep dark secrets. Like what are so yeah, I don't know. I think it's really fun, and I think it is very helpful for people to like have an array of opinions and topics discussed, but also to like normalize things, you know, that you guys help with as well, like anxiety, depression, you know, just general stress management. So yeah, it was kind of like natural to me to like combine the two topics, I guess, is really what it comes
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, no, that makes perfect sense. I mean, I shared a similar journey. I was always the funniest guy in the room, but you know, sort of tears of a clown type of thing.
Yeah.
You know, when you so um, that's unbelievable. So you came to one of our events at Energy, which was fantastic. Thank you so much. And then we ran into you.
Yeah.
Wait, I can hear you.
Oh,
You broke up.
I love Energy. They're great. Go. It's in
Um,
South. It's fun.
And then we ran into you again at the Serena Williams apparel event, which was unbelievable. What were you always interested in the movement and wellness side of things, or is this something that's new to you?
No, definitely. I mean, I think I think I'm very someone where I get like nervous about like staying in my lane. Like even calling myself a comedian, I'm like, oh, should I, or am I just a like comic podcaster, comedic podcaster? I can't think. Anyways, but yeah, so I think there's definitely like an element of wellness that exists in the podcast, especially with like mental health wellness and upkeep. And in my daily life, I mean, it's essential for me, really. Like I need to work out, but I also need to not work out so much where I'm killing myself if I miss a day. Like I mean, I talk about this really openly, so sorry if this is like trigger warning, whatever, but like I used to have an eating disorder. So like feeding myself well, but also being healthy with what I eat. So I feel like proud of what I'm eating. Same thing goes with working out. Same thing goes with, you know, I'm on like anxiety medication. That's important for me. I discovered honestly CBD maybe like I guess a while ago because my dad was into that, but and other kinds of, you know, CBD inclusions, if you will, but weed. But
Or you know, we should do completely demystify it. You know, there's different cannabinoids, different cannabis products. There's THC will get you high, and that's a great product, and CBD will not get you high. It's just a different product. So both are very useful, and we shouldn't be afraid of talking about either one.
I totally agree. Okay. And this isn't to like discourage anyone in general, because I know that like I mean, there's literally medical marijuana for a reason. Like it definitely helps a lot of people with pain management or stress management, but like I personally am like terrified of weed. I've had like 3 good experiences and 5 bad ones. I'm like, I'm out. But CBD I love because it really does help with like elevating your mood and lowering your stress. And I love your guys' product because there are such different like types of, you know, I never knew, like I always knew CBD could help calm you or make you feel a little happier, but like I never knew that you could kind of separate it into these categories of like focus, sleep, calm, what else is there, happy, health. Like I didn't know that you could delineate it that way. So I think that was really cool, and that's something that like makes you guys as a brand stand out. So it's awesome. Hi, Stephen in Overheard, Connecticut. What's up? So funny.
Love that. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Because that's what we wanted to do. We wanted to make it so that people understood that you don't have to just use CBD for sleep or for calm. You can use it to focus. You can use it for your schoolwork, for your.
I use focus every day. Like I'm very, I don't know if you can tell, I'm undiagnosed like ADHD. Like I'm a fucking like Energizer bunny most of the day, but like, and I never took ADD meds or anything. So it's like I can focus, but it's nice to have like, sometimes it's hard for me to begin focusing, if that makes sense. Like I can focus once I focus, but it's getting to the focus place that takes a second. So it definitely aids with that, like for sure.
I mean, and that's, I think, you know, again, that's the whole, it's part of the entire process of mindset. Honestly, it's that moment where you make the intention and say, I'm going to focus. So just the intention alone puts you into that mood or mindset, right? So you're preparing yourself And then when you get that full spectrum CBD, you're getting that anxiety relief and that balance, and you're getting that pinene, which is giving you that increased concentration and that creativity. And so it's all natural, it's all simple, but it actually works. It's the coolest thing. I mean,
it really does. Yeah. Can I actually ask you guys a question? Become an interviewer? Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, I want to know, how do you separate it into those categories? Like, what's the science behind that? Because I've been wondering that, actually. I don't know why I haven't just like texted you guys, but
no, it's
now's a good time.
So what's really cool is if you take a look at any of our products, right? Our drops or our gummies. That's feedback. Some
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
But if you look at any of the products, right, you'll see on it, let's say Happy. Take a look, it'll say, Happy CBD gummy squares with limonene. And that's where the magic happens, right? So it's terpenes. Terpenes are aromatic oils. People know them from essential oils and aromatic oils. They use food additives and many things. What has come to light is that terpenes have medicinal value and they have benefits of their own. What's really cool is how they work synergistically with cannabinoids, in this case, CBD. Wow. What they do is they work to sort of navigate the experience. So they bring you to a mood or mindset, right? So CBD is in the same category.
Mindset wellness. I'm getting this. Yes.
Mindset wellness. So the impetus behind the brand Mindset Wellness was that for me, with my chronic anxiety, I felt as if I had no choice in how I was feeling. I had no choice in this constant pain. And I did all these things in my life, that people would look from the outside and say we're quite successful in order to try to abate it. It didn't work, And so for me, it was about choice. And so CBD gave me that choice, and I wanted to be able to share that choice. And in this case, the terpenes was able to really delineate that so that the product that I wanted for me as patient zero, not first and foremost, I needed happy, I needed calm, I needed focus, I needed health. Okay, and these were the mindsets, and these were the mindsets that I needed. And so I assumed that if I needed them and they were going to make me better and make my mindset well, they were going to help other people as well. And that was the whole
so interesting. I love that. I think that's actually so brilliant, and it makes so much sense if you think of it as like bringing it in a certain direction. And that's so awesome. And I totally relate to what you said about the anxiety stuff. I mean, obviously anxiety plays a huge role in my life and my podcast and my sense of humor. It's all kind of intertwined. So I don't hate it all the time. Just when it becomes like debilitating, obviously, is when we all need help or something to help us or whatever. And I definitely think CBD really is super helpful. And I think that's really cool that that's a part of your guys' journey. And obviously you need to come on the podcast to talk about it at some point, because
if I could just give you any advice as somebody who was a creative at your age, right? I was in music business when I was 30. I used anxiety as a superpower sometimes. It drove me and it gave me powers that because I could overthink, I could overdo certain things, and sometimes I was able to achieve things using that anxiety. I'm going to tell you something from now being 50. You'll burn out using that forever.
Burnout is real.
You have to be able to find out how to achieve without the pain and without the stress. And there is a way to do it, I promise you. And I know it feels like right now that's the fuel, that's the magic. But I'm telling you, there's a way to exist without it and still get the best of what you can be without all of that. Because I've been there. I know what it is. It is powerful stuff when you channel it.
No, I agree with you. And I feel like that's like, I actually had a bit of burnout between my first and my second season, because I felt like I just created this thing and I didn't know how big it was going to be. And I didn't know how much responsibility it was going to be. And I felt like I was just trying to be everything in every area of my life. And it felt like there was like something catching up with me, if that makes sense. Like it felt like I was always like trying like just one step ahead, but that's it, not like 10 steps ahead, if that makes sense. And I just had a total burnout. I totally burnt out. I totally like felt depressed and had this moment. And it was weird because I thought I'd already like gone through that. And I think that's something I talk about on the podcast a lot, is I think we have these like very interestingly misguided notions about like, if you go through something once, you won't go through it again. If you're depressed once, you'll learn from it and you won't be depressed again. And it's like, no, life is just these ups and downs, and it's more about like riding out that wave. And I think it was like probably the worst period I've ever been through in my life. And I thought I had just thrown everything I'd worked for away. Like I was so hard on myself about it. But once I was able to kind of come out that like fog and like really just like give myself some forgiveness and like move forward, I feel like I've learned so much about myself. I feel like I'm just such a better person for it. And I do feel more calm and like I'm in the right place, or like the right people are coming into my life, the right things are happening. I do feel more on top of it. But sometimes, like as you were kind of saying, you just need to give yourself a break, and you need to like slow your roll. Like your body will tell you when you're moving too fast. Like you'll get sick, you'll get anxious, you'll break out in hives, you'll this, you'll that. So it's like, yeah, it's definitely so true.
Everything you said is so important. No, it's so important. And it's so important to talk about, because so many people are going through so many things and they don't even realize that they're not alone, you know.
Yeah.
And it's important to, because people need to realize they're not alone.
Totally. I agree. That's why I love the podcast. It's like, I feel like also something I've been doing more this season that's really rewarding is like, I was always interactive with the listeners like one-on-one, but I feel like it's becoming more of a community, and it's more like me engaging with them, not just on Instagram, but like bringing that onto the podcast and having their questions. And like, even the way I'm using Instagram feels more interactive, like more polls or more question asking and posting answers and how I feel, and you know, so it's been really nice to feel like connected to people, because I know like the point of it is for me to help people in a lot of ways, but it also like it's a reciprocal thing, you know.
Well, you said it. Connection.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, and I think that, that leads us into this, exactly into this week, right? So it's
Yeah.
Thanksgiving, and it really is a time to have gratitude and thanks. And so,
Yeah, I mean, what are you doing for
yeah,
Thanksgiving?
what are you doing for Thanksgiving?
Oh man, my parents since the pandemic have basically decided they live in upstate New York. So I'm going up there, which will be really nice. I feel like I've been talking about this with friends, and I feel like everyone's on the same page, where it's like literally like beginning of summer through like yesterday has been like this endless train of fun, but it's been exhausting. I'm like, I went to Rangers game last night, my first Rangers game. Go Rangers, or whatever you say for it. I don't get sports. I'm not very sporty. I'm athletic. I'm not sporty. Anyways, but yeah, I'm just like really tired. So I'm actually really excited to just like go upstate with my family, see my cousins, run outside with my dog, and then like nap. I'm going to be having a lot of calm gummies. Let's just say that.
I love that. I love that. That's a good one. I mean, there's something for everyone. Calm, happy, you know, it's just focused. You're gonna need rest for later.
Yeah, no, it definitely makes Thanksgiving a much more pleasurable holiday.
What's your favorite Thanksgiving food?
Oh, well, I'm a vegetarian, so I kind of hate Thanksgiving food, if we're being honest. But I feel like I always look up these like fun vegetarian recipes that are like I'm not gonna do tofu turkey. Like I'm not gross, but like like that's disgusting. I'm sorry if anyone likes it here, but like I'll do like quinoa dishes, or like just more like, I don't know, more fall slash wintry things that kind of are like creative and fun. And I actually have room. Well, I just moved, hence some of the boxes. But in my new
backdrop, but I like
yeah, isn't it fun? Here, this side looks prettier.
Oh, nice!
Thank you. Yeah, it's great. It's like actually seriously an upgrade. But in this kitchen, I actually do have room to cook, so that's cool. But upstate, I like literally have room to cook. So I feel like I always end up cooking 10 times more when I'm up there, because it's just like kind of a calming thing. So I'm excited to do that for sure. But what are you guys doing for Thanksgiving? Happy Thanksgiving to everyone too. Thank you for being here.
Yeah. Thanksgiving.
I always cook Thanksgiving. I always like to make a good Thanksgiving.
But this is what? This is your first vegetarian Thanksgiving?
This is my first. Well, I'm not a pescatarian.
Okay, pescatarian. So
I will eat fish. Yeah. And eggs.
So, yeah, the poor fish don't get a break.
Making a turkey, I'm not eating it.
Yeah, so that's very sweet. And make a turkey.
Pescatarian. It's actually so healthy for you because there's omega-3s and all this stuff. I honestly became vegetarian when I was like 16 because the taste and the texture, and I think like subconsciously, like I'm such an animal person, like I think it freaks me out. And even now, like when I give my dog chicken, like I got a whole like literal like chicken, I don't know, what do you call it, like roast chicken, what is it called?
Yeah. Sure.
A chicken. It's not the breast, it's like the whole chicken. Whatever. I got that for my dog from Whole Foods the other day. I've been giving it to her because she's been like trying to not eat her food, which has been such a fun thing for us. And even like taking it off, like I'm not someone who like yucks other people's yum kind of thing. Like I don't care if you eat meat. I don't care. Like I'm not like very like, I don't know, on a high horse about that. But I don't even mind like chicken and stuff normally, but there was something about like seeing the bone. I was like, it's like it said I was thinking of reincorporating chicken, and I was doing that. I was like, I don't know.
Chicken would be the last thing I would.
Yeah. I mean, Delilah loves it though, so Delilah supports chicken.
Me and Delilah are on the same page.
What about turkey? Do you guys like turkey? I feel like it's so dry.
I happen to make a delicious turkey.
Renee makes an upside down.
It's like with honey.
Renee makes an upside down CBD honey turkey.
Whoa, that's fucking deluxe. Are you gonna put that recipe up? You should do that.
I'm gonna put that up. Actually, I'm going to put that up. It's so good.
It's upside down.
I cook it upside down. And
wow.
Syrup involved.
There's syrup, there's honey, there's.
But I'm not eating it. Everyone else will.
Yeah. That's awesome. Well, I'll have to crash one of your Thanksgivings.
Yes.
So, Caitlin, thank you so much. This was so awesome. I mean, you are awesome, and this was great. And we look forward to building a really fantastic relationship with you and your audience.
And
you guys are so good.
We are having a Black Friday. Oh, just wanted to
Yay!
About it again?
Well, it's not okay. So it's not live yet. It's only for viewers. But people can go to the website right now, sign up with their email, and they're going to get an email back in less than 5 minutes.
Less than 5.
With the sale.
So
they can get the sale today. They just have to go to the website.
Less than 5 people. Less than 5.
You just give us your email.
Right. No, it's an amazing sale.
It's an amazing sale.
It's going to go live on Wednesday.
I don't believe in the email
I know. He wants
transfer. I believe in just giving the code and just letting people enjoy. But Renee wants the email. So
I think it's like a whole, it's like
listen, she's got an entrepreneurial mindset. She's
I'm seeing the signs. I'm seeing the Gemini who's like, let's hide it and then reveal it. It'll be so fun. And then the Capricorn's like, be straightforward. What are we doing? We have to tell the people how it is. This is hilarious.
Yeah, I love it. It's amazing. So right?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. I'm like, I see value to both, so I don't really know what to say because I'm like, I feel like you could go either way.
Yes.
Yeah. Are you doing any Black Friday sales? Do you have like an exciting sale you're waiting for, or?
Like for me?
Like, yeah.
Are you running any podcast sales?
No. So right now I have totes for my podcast, but I haven't even tried to start selling them. But I'm working on holiday merch. So
I love that.
Everyone posted. Yeah, I'm excited.
Oh my God, it's awesome.
But yeah, thank you guys so much for doing this. I'm sure I'll see you at Energy, if nothing else. And that, well, there will be other things. You'll come on the podcast. We'll keep talking. But soon in person there, since I know you guys aren't always in the city, which is kind of nice. I'm so excited to go out the city. But yeah, everyone go get your CBD. I'm obsessed with it. Where is mine? It's honestly in my bag because I take it everywhere with me. Like I literally, and my friends are always like, wait, I want to be calm and happy and this and that. I'm like, take them all.
Right. So you know that you can mix your mindsets. You tell them to mix it. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm like, I wouldn't do like, No, I guess you can really do any of them now that I'm thinking about it.
You can.
I like doing like happy focus.
I've taken happy
focus is very good. That's very popular before any kind of exercise class. That's a big one.
Yeah, just rest. Only take at night. Whatever you're gonna mix rest with, you know you're gonna take it.
Definitely.
Rest.
Yeah, I'm gonna need some rest tonight, so I'll be
sleep because of my incredible joy and pleasure in this.
That doesn't even make any sense.
Well, thank you guys so much. Have an amazing Thanksgiving, and thank you everyone who joined, and also have an amazing Thanksgiving.
Yes, thank you everyone who joined. Happy Thanksgiving to you and everyone.
Thank you. We'll talk soon.
Do you remember you said we're supposed to wait and ask people if they
had
questions?
We didn't ask anyone if they had questions.
Better at this.
I'm better at this.
So we're going to be like, hey, everybody. Well, I mean, now it's okay. It'll be part 2.
I think I made some people leave. That's my bad.
Yeah. No. All right. Thank you again, Kayla.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Good night.